Am I the a-hole for getting upset at my boyfriend's constant jokes about my fake muffins? Okay, so I 25F had a breast augmentation about a year ago. It wasn't some huge, drastic change, I just did it for myself to feel more confident. My boyfriend 28M, who I've been with for 3 years, was supportive through the whole thing. He even told me I didn't need the surgery, which was sweet, but ultimately, it was my decision. Everything was fine for a while, but lately, he's been making non-stop jokes about my muffins. At first, I laughed along because I can take a joke, but now it's constant, and it's starting to really hurt. Here are a few examples. We were out with friends, and he goes, "Careful, don't hug her too hard. Those things might pop." Cue everyone laughing awkwardly while I just forced a smile. He'll poke at my chest and say, "I'm just checking if they're still there," even in public. Last night, we were watching TV, and he randomly says, "Do you ever miss your real muffins?" Like, seriously? But the worst one, the one that hit me the hardest, was when we were at a friend's party. He was a few drinks in, and out of nowhere, he says, "At least if we ever go broke, we can sell her parts to pay rent." Everyone laughed, and I stood there, completely stunned. It was mortifying. I laughed along awkwardly because I didn't want to cause a scene, but inside, I just wanted to cry. The thing is, I've told him multiple times that it's making me feel bad. I even told him that some of his jokes really hit me hard emotionally, but he brushes it off and says, "I'm just kidding," or "Don't be so sensitive." The truth is, it's gotten to the point where his comments actually make me cry. I feel so bad about myself, and instead of making me feel confident, it's making me feel worse than before. I've cried more than once because of it, and I don't even think he understands how much it's affecting me. I know he doesn't mean to hurt me, but these jokes are cutting deeper than he realizes. I dread going out with him and our friends now because I'm constantly worried he'll make another joke at my expense. It's exhausting, and it's starting to really mess with my self-esteem. Now, I'm wondering, am I being too sensitive? Is this my fault for taking it too personally? I just don't know anymore. Am I the a-hole for getting mad at him and telling him to stop making jokes about my muffins?
Here are the top comments.
Not the a-hole. I know he doesn't mean to hurt me. Yes, he does. My guess is he doesn't like how they turned out. Maybe he doesn't like how they feel. And now he resents them, and he resents you for changing them. And all these little jabs are his way of expressing it. He's resentful, and now he's just being mean and deliberately hurtful. You told him how he's making you feel, and he keeps doing it anyway. And he's doing it publicly to deliberately humiliate you. Dump his ass and move on. You deserve better than him.
Stop laughing at the jokes. He will use it as fuel to continue. Stop laughing along, even if it's awkward and uncomfortable. If he wants to embarrass you, embarrass him back by openly not finding it funny, especially in front of others. And yes, he's being intentional. He said you don't need to change them and is making all of these comments because he probably liked your muffins more how they were before, or just doesn't like fake muffins in general. He sounds like an a-hole. Do you want to deal with this treatment for potentially the rest of your life? Are you okay with voicing how you feel and your feelings being dismissed every time? Not the a-hole.
He doesn't like your muffins. You should probably just break up with him. He's being an a-hole at this point.